guys, welcome to Jaxbeautifulyou. In today's video, we are going to be talking about perfumes, specifically really popular, really talked about perfumes on YouTube. So I get really influenced by YouTube as well. I watch a lot of different people and I am super curious about a lot of perfumes. I started my perfume journey in the beginning of 2021 and I just have so much fun testing out perfumes. So the perfumes I'm going to talk about today are perfumes I've had a chance to try and wear, and I really have my final thoughts on them, and I will let you know if I think they are full bottle worthy or not. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jackie. I do beauty, special effects, and perfume videos on this channel. If you are into that kind of thing, then please subscribe. Also, if you would follow me on Instagram, I would really appreciate it. That is also Jaxbeautifulyou. If you are interested in hearing my thoughts on some popular perfumes, then just keep on watching. All right, you guys, so I really hate using the word overrated because honestly, everything is overrated unless you like it. And because we all have really different tastes, different noses, different skin chemistry, and all of that, our opinions on perfumes can really be different from person to person. So if I mention any perfumes today that you absolutely love that just didn't work out for me, please don't take offense to that. It's no big thing. It's nothing personal. It's just perfume. It is not serious at all. And we can still be friends even if we don't like the same perfumes. Or even if we interpret perfumes differently. I've had a couple of people get a little annoyed, I think, with me because I interpreted a perfume differently than they did. And honestly, you guys, we just have different noses. You know what I mean? Like what I smell and what you smell can be completely different, and that is totally fine. But I'm just going to be really honest with you today and let you know if I feel like these popular perfumes are actually worth it to me. And I would love to hear from you guys in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think as well. All right, so KILIAN is a very popular fragrance house, and it's one that I have been super curious about, especially with Love Don't Be Shy. I actually think it's called Love, but we'll just call it Love Don't Be Shy. Anyway, I just have a little tiny sample here from Lucky Scent, and I did wear this a couple of times, and I have to say I really do like it. I do like this fragrance. Actually, it reminds me of Fruity Pebbles. So when I was wearing it, I kept smelling myself, and that really like sweet orange blossom, kind of caramel, sugar type of vibe, it just reminds me of like a candied cereal, like Fruity Pebbles, you know what I mean? And I really do like it. I can see why so many people love this. Now, I know this isn't the original, like the OG. I think there was like a bottle that was black that everybody talked about being amazing, and then they reformulated it and now it's in that white bottle, and that's what this sample is. I really like it, but I don't love it. It's not something that I'm willing to pay $240 for. So for me, when it comes to really expensive perfumes or makeup or anything really, I have to think that it's actually worth it for me. You know what I mean? It has to give me some sort of amazing value that's above and beyond something that I can find that's, you know, more affordable. So for me, while I do like this, I don't love it. I found the performance to be okay. It was, you know, moderate projection, moderate longevity. The scent was pleasant, but not something that just absolutely blew my mind. And so for that reason, I'm not going to spend $240 on a perfume that smells like Fruity Pebbles. It's just not for me, but I do think that I probably would purchase this perfume if it was a little bit more affordable, but honestly, I just don't think that the juice is worth the squeeze, and so I will be passing on a full bottle of this one. The other one from KILIAN that I tried is Good Girl Gone Bad. I do have a decant here that I got from Royalty Scents. This one I expected to fully love. It has jasmine, it has tuberose, and the tuberose is what I thought I would love because I'm really a big fan of tuberose scents. And I'm not going to go through and list all of the notes that are in every single one of these perfumes, by the way, because I have so many perfumes to talk about today that I don't want to list every single note in every perfume. We will be here for literally ever. I just kind of wanted to let you know how it smells to me. in this video. So the tuberose that's in here, you can definitely smell it. Like I said, I'm a big fan of tuberose, but there's some flower note in here. I think it's the osmanthus that does not vibe with my skin chemistry at all. It actually smells sour on my skin. It was the weirdest thing. I don't actually care for it too much in the bottle, but when I put it on my skin, I actually had to wash it off. It was one of those situations that I immediately needed to take it off. Normally I can wear a perfume all day, even if it's not like a perfume that I absolutely love. Like Love Don't Be Shy. That one I wore all day. I found it to be pleasant. I didn't feel the need to scrub it off. I just know I'm not gonna buy it, you know what I mean? But this one I had to actually like scrub off of me because it smelled so sour on my skin. So unfortunately, Good Girl Gone Bad is an absolute no for me, and I will not be adding this one to my collection. All right, a perfume that I will be adding to my collection is by PACO Rabanne, and this is OLYMPÉA. This is gorgeous, you guys. I love this so, so much. There's ginger in here. I think there's tangerine, jasmine. But my favorite, my absolute favorite part of this perfume is that salty vanilla note that's in here. I know that it's kind of a polarizing perfume. I've heard a lot of people talk about it. Some people absolutely love it and some people hate it. I think it's because of that salty note. So I have recently moved to South Carolina. We live right by the ocean, and that has been a lifelong dream of mine. This perfume reminds me of that like salty ocean sea air that I love so much. I sprayed a little bit on here not too long ago. This smells a lot like a summertime perfume to me. This is something that I feel I would really, really enjoy in the summertime. So I will be getting a full bottle of this, but I think I'm gonna wait until the weather starts to warm up a little bit. It's a little bit cooler here now. Fall has hit, and yeah, I really don't see myself wearing this in the fall and winter, but summertime, spring and summer, I'm gonna really, really love this, and that is when I think I will go ahead and purchase a full bottle for sure. I absolutely love it. I did wear it to test it out, and I found the performance to be really good. Really good longevity, really good sillage. Nothing beast mode, but everything was really moderate. For me, performance is a big deal. It's part of the enjoyment level for me. I want to be able to smell it all day long, but I don't absolutely have to have like a beast mode perfume. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't have to be beast mode in order for me to like it, but I do have to at least have moderate performance in order for me to think it's worth it. So it has to have some sort of longevity. And I have to be able to get, you know, wafts of it throughout the day. If I can't get those types of things, then it's, even if I really love the way it smells, it's not worth it to me. That's just me personally. That's basically my criteria for fragrances moving forward. Yeah, no complaints with the performance on OLYMPÉA at all. So she'll be added to my collection for sure. All right, you guys know that I talk about Intense Cafe. If you watch my channel, you know that I got a little travel size of Montal's Intense Cafe. This is from fragrancenet.com, the Purple Luxe subscription service. I absolutely love this fragrance. It's one of my all-time, you know, favorite fragrances. I really, really like Intense Cafe quite a bit. And I told you guys once I went through this that I would be buying a full bottle of it. However, I will not be buying a full bottle of it. I have changed my mind because I was watching, I think it's Scented Lifestyle is the name of her channel, but I was watching one of her videos and she said she found an amazing dupe for Intense Cafe, and that is by ZARA. So I have seen a lot of hype around ZARA lately, and I was curious about them anyway. But she was talking about Rose Gourmand. Look how big this is. This is an 80 ml bottle, and this was less than $30. And she said that she couldn't really tell the difference between Intense Cafe and this perfume. So I was very intrigued because that saves a lot of money. I think Intense Cafe runs for about $150, something like that, somewhere along those lines. And this was less than 30. Yeah. And you guys, this is such a good dupe. It's so, so good. It smells almost identical to Intense Cafe. As a matter of fact, I think I preferred this one over Intense Cafe just a little bit. I've always kind of thought that Intense Cafe had a little bit of a synthetic, almost a little bit of a like a harsh note just in the opening. It only lasts for a couple of minutes and then it dries down to this gorgeous, gorgeous perfume. But yeah, there's always just been that little bit of a harshness to the opening of Intense Cafe for me. This one, that is so almost spot on identical, you guys. But this one seems a little bit smoother to me. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, this has completely satisfied my need for Intense Cafe. Yeah, it's amazing, you guys. I am so impressed. The longevity is amazing. This is beast mode. Beast mode, just like the Intense Cafe one is beast mode. This one is the same. It lasts just as long. I don't know how they did it, but it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's almost identical to Intense Cafe, and I will not be buying a full bottle of Intense Cafe now. I don't think it's necessary. I'm super, super happy with this one. I highly recommend. I will be checking out more Zara fragrances for sure because they have impressed the socks off me. I have talked about Parfum de Marly DELINA before, so I won't go into a lot of detail. I have a sample of it here. I really wanted to love this perfume. It sounds amazing and so many people love it, and I do really think it's beautiful, but I cannot get past the opening. That rhubarb note, it's really, really tart and it's pretty sharp to my nose, and when I put it on my skin it almost smells sour to me, and so it's just not for me. Now I love DELINA Exclusive. I have a full bottle of that one. It is my top 10 for life. It's so beautiful. I absolutely love it, but the original DELINA just wasn't for me. Now I had stated that in another video. I had so many people tell me I needed to try INITIO Perfumes, and this is Atomic Rose. I was kind of nervous to try it because A, it's very, very expensive, and B, I'm like, if it smells like DELINA, you know, I'm not sure if I want to try it. But people were saying that it was like DELINA's sexier older sister, and that was pretty intriguing. And so I did get a sample of it, and I am absolutely blown away, you guys. This is gorgeous. I love Atomic Rose, you guys. This is like pretty much everything I wanted DELINA to be. It's not super sweet. It's more like a soft, not soft, it's a beast mode perfume, by the way. This is a beast of a perfume. The performance is so good. But it's like a spicy, like a soft spicy. You know what I mean? It's a beast mode, but it's soft spicy. Hopefully that makes sense. You can definitely smell the rose. I mean, Atomic Rose is like the most perfect name that I could think of for this perfume. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so good. It is so smooth. It smells so luxe. It just smells like quality. You know what I mean? Like smooth, well-blended quality rose, spicy, sexy goodness. It is so good, you guys. I love this. Now for me, this is a very expensive perfume. This is over $300, but to me this is worth it. I really have my eye on this one, you guys, and I probably will end up getting a full bottle because man, it's good. If you like rose perfumes, you need to give this one a try. Definitely get a sample of it for sure, but I love it. And the performance, when I say this is beast mode, I'm not playing around. Like, I just dabbed a little bit of this. I put it on my wrists and right back here behind my ears just to test it out, and I could smell it on me all day long. I got these beautiful just wafts of this gorgeous, sexy rose scent all day long. Fantastic, fantastic. Thank you guys so much for this recommendation. This is definitely going to be added to my collection. I know I'm gonna get it, so yeah, very good. Definitely love that one. Okay, ever since I watched Maria Colette do her unboxing from Fragrance du Bois, I have been super curious about that house. Now, I was a little skeptical because they are oud centered. So all of their perfumes are centered around oud. And I'm not the biggest oud person, but their presentation just really got me. Like the bottles are super luxe, the presentation of the bottles, it's just gorgeous, you guys. And so I really wanted to try a couple of the fragrances for myself. The two that really interested me were the Oud Orange Intense and the Santal COMPLET. These two sounded like they'd be up my alley. However, I have discovered that these are very like masculine leaning on my skin. So Fragrance du Bois doesn't really have fragrances that are made specifically for women or men. They're very unisex. But for me, I feel like they lean a little bit more masculine than what I like. I'm definitely the type of person who loves a more feminine smelling perfume. That's just my personal preference. However, I do recognize that both of these are amazing scents. They actually smell really good on my husband. I had my husband try them, especially the Oud Orange Intense. Oh my gosh, you guys, he smelled so good. Yeah, it smells fantastic on him, but they're just not for me. So I do recommend these if you like unisex scents. They're fantastic. Performance, there's no problems with performance. Definitely you're gonna smell these. These are beast mode, but yeah, they're just not for me. But I think they're for my husband. So that's how I feel about these. Fantastic house. These are fantastic fragrances, but I don't think I'll be adding them to my personal collection. All right, this next one is one that was recommended by a lot of you guys. I had mentioned in a previous video that I love peach. I had mentioned that I absolutely love like sweet perfumes with like a dark sexy base, and a ton of you recommended Lolita Land by Lolita Lempicka. I went ahead and just bought a full bottle because it's a pretty affordable fragrance, and the way you guys were describing it just really made my mouth water. This has Bellini, it has peach, it has plum, some black currant, it has some licorice, some vanilla. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so good. I love this perfume, you guys. This was so good. Such a good recommendation. I'm so happy that I bought it. Performance is amazing. The funny thing about this though, you guys, is that it has so many different notes that I noticed in the reviews, people interpret this in so many different ways. Some people really smell the peach. I had one girl tell me that she thought it smelled like peach pancakes. For me, the peach is there, but it's really in the background. I don't get a ton of peach. Honestly, you guys, to me, this smells like a very boozy root beer float. I know there's no root beer in here, okay? I know, but I'm not the only one who thinks that this kind of reminds them of root beer. I'm not the only one. I saw a lot of other people say that this smelled like root beer. And it's not straight up root beer float. Like there's more going on than just that, but it smells almost like a boozy root beer kind of vibe. It's so good, you guys. I'm so happy I got this. It is such a perfect cooler weather, sweet, cozy, comforting, yummy gourmand. The bottle is really, really cute. Yeah, this was a definite success for sure. So if you like those kind of like sweeter gourmands, this has licorice in the base, which I really love because it gives it that depth, you know what I mean? It's just, oh, it's gorgeous. I love this. Thank you guys so much for the recommendation. I absolutely love it. All right, you guys know I couldn't do a video about popular perfumes without talking about Baccarat Rouge 540. It is everywhere, all over YouTube. Every perfume channel has talked about it. It seems like I hear about Baccarat Rouge all the time. I actually have a few samples of Baccarat Rouge because Lucky Scent sends me like Baccarat Rouge all the time. I think they really want me to buy it. But I have both the Extrait and I also have the EDP here. For me, you guys, this is one of those situations where I do appreciate it for what it is. I can understand why so many people love it. I really do smell like the quality. It smells very luxe to me, very like sophisticated, but it's one of those situations where I feel like the scent pulls very, very masculine on my skin. So I just don't think I'll ever be, well, again, never say never, because I don't know how my nose will change in the future. I will keep testing it out, but I don't think I'll be adding this to my collection. I just don't enjoy wearing it all that much. I think it really smells more like a men's cologne on my skin. I know some other women who really, really love this. They say it's really like sweet and feminine on their skin, but for me, it's just not. It's more like masculine leaning. So Yeah, it's just not for me. I do think that it's nice and I can see why people like it, but as of right now, it's not going to be added to my collection. I have been on the hunt for a Tom Ford fragrance that I love, and I haven't had a lot of success. I tried Bitter Peach. I wasn't really a fan. I tried Lost Cherry. Like that one, but had no lasting power whatsoever. And I just really wanted to find a Tom Ford fragrance that I love. I really wanted to try the Black Orchid perfume, but there's something with like chocolate notes that are mixed with like that patchouli that doesn't work on my skin. So I decided instead to go with Velvet Orchid from Tom Ford. So I have here this decant from Royalty Scents, and I just got this one not too long ago, tried it out, and I absolutely love this. This is absolutely gorgeous, you guys. I think this is beautiful. It has like a rum note in the opening. It also has honey, which is a huge thing for me. I seem to really love scents that have honey in them. It just smells very like sweet and boozy, a little powdery. It has a suede note in there as well in the base. And I was kind of nervous about the suede note because I thought maybe that would make it lean a little bit more masculine, but it really doesn't. This is like something I would imagine wearing in the cooler weather months. So if I was going to be doing something really fancy, like a winter formal or something like that, you know what I mean? Like this is, if I was going to dress up and be fancy and it was kind of colder outside, I feel like Velvet Orchid would be absolutely perfect. Yeah, this is so good, you guys. I really love it. I really think I'll be getting a full bottle of this. Yeah, there's jasmine in here, there's rose in here, there's vanilla, there's myrrh and suede. Sandalwood, I seem to be a really big fan of sandalwood. So yeah, this is very sexy, very appropriate for winter, very sophisticated smelling. I absolutely love it. I'll probably be adding this to my collection. All right, you guys, the next house that I was super excited to try was XERJOFF. Lots of people talk about XERJOFF. Everybody just says that they're so amazing. And everybody talks about LIRA. Like that's a talked about popular fragrance. So I did get a sample of LIRA, and I also got a sample of, I think it's called ITALICA. These two are pretty popular, and I thought that they would be right up my alley, and they actually are. LIRA is like a citrusy baked good, you know what I mean? Like it has orange in the opening, and then has caramel, vanilla, I think there's licorice in here. It smells really good. It smells like an orange, yummy orange like cake of some sort, like an orangey yummy dessert. Yeah, it's really good. I do like it quite a bit. However, I have other warm and sweet gourmands in my collection that I feel like I like better than this one. Serendipity 3, Serendipitous. That one has that orange in the opening, and then it has cacao and some vanilla in the base. And while the two aren't the same, Serendipity 3 and LIRA are not the same. They're not dupes for each other. They're in that same vibe for sure. And I really love that fragrance. Plus, it's a lot more affordable. So I don't really feel like I would spend $300 on this perfume. It smells really good, but I have other alternatives that are a lot more affordable that I like better. So to me, I don't think I'll be adding LIRA to my collection. The other XERJOFF one that I have is ITALICA, and I thought for sure I would love this. I love the way this smells in the bottle. This is almond, it's milk, it's saffron. It smells so good, you guys. There's toffee and vanilla. Sandalwood, oh my gosh, this is exquisitely good, and I would be getting a full bottle of it, but for some reason when I put it on my skin, it does something really funky. My skin chemistry does not mix well with this perfume. I think it's the toffee note and the almond note. I'm not really sure what it is, but when I put this on my skin, it actually smells like something burnt. Like it smells like burnt plastic, to the point that my husband came in and asked me if something was burning. Like, no joke. I didn't even tell him that I felt this way about this perfume. I didn't say a word. I just put it on. I was wearing it. He came in and he was like, "Is something burning?" And I thought, oh my gosh, I don't know what happened. Obviously, That is not normal. I've never heard anyone say that that happens to them when they wear this fragrance. So obviously I'm just like a freak. But it doesn't mix well. It does not play nicely with my skin chemistry, guys. So I'm really sad about that because I love the way it smells. I think it's fantastic, but it does not smell good on me personally. The last fragrances I have to talk about are from Mugler. Now, I've heard some people say you're either an alien girl or you're an angel girl. So let's talk about Alien. This is a very, very popular perfume. It's been around for a while now. Everybody knows what this smells like. This is a sexy jasmine balm perfume. It's just very like seductive, and so many people love it. For me, I don't get that same type of feel when I wear this. I've worn this a couple of times now. I thought, you know, I really, really wish that I loved it because I love the bottle. This purple bottle is just absolutely stunning. I really wish I did like it because so many people just love this, but for me, it's just okay. I don't feel super sexy. My husband doesn't really care for this fragrance either. So for me, it's just okay. Performance-wise, it's fantastic, lasts all day, performs really well, has a great sillage, as most of you probably already know, but it's just not a fragrance that I really enjoy all that much, unfortunately. So even though it's super popular and most people like it, it's just not for me. And then we're going to talk about Angel. So I've tried two Angels. The most recent I've tried is the Angel Nova. This one I do like, but I don't love. A lot of people compare this to Carolina Herrera, Very Good Girl. It has like lychee, it has rose in it, and I can kind of see that comparison. But there's something with Angel, like the DNA of most Angel perfumes, that I don't seem to love. I'm not sure what it is, but I just don't love most of the Angel perfumes that I've tried. So let me know in the comment section if there's one you think I would really, really like. I've only tried the Nova, which I just found to be okay. And then I've tried the original Angel. Now this perfume is probably my most hated perfume that I've ever tried. I really don't like this at all. I sprayed it on the paper and I didn't like it at all, but I thought, you know, I need to try it. I need to try it on my skin because how a perfume smells on your skin and how it smells on the paper are two different things. Well, when I put it on my skin, it just got worse. I'm not sure. I mentioned before that chocolate and patchouli combination doesn't really work out for me. And the chocolate and patchouli in here, it does not smell good on my skin chemistry. So I'm normally a very big like patchouli lover. I love patchouli in my perfumes, but it has to be like a clean, smooth patchouli. This patchouli smells more earthy to me and it comes across on my skin as like dirty. The chocolate that's in here, I don't know, it just comes across as like body odor. You know what I mean? Like I'm not sure what it is about chocolate notes that don't always mix well with my skin chemistry, but this is a hot mess. I smell so bad. Literally, I smell like BO and dirt. That's not cute, guys, and I'm not going for that. I am not about that life. So this is a hard, hard no for me. And yeah, I cannot stand this perfume, you guys. Obviously, if you love this perfume, it's not going to smell like BO and dirt on you. Obviously, your skin chemistry is different than mine, but for me, it is a huge no. So if you have any Angel perfumes you think I would like, let me know in the comment section below. So that's it, you guys. Those are the perfumes I've been testing and trying, the ones I am going to pass on and the ones I am going to add to my collection. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I hope everybody is having an amazing day and I will see you in my next video. Bye!